Good afternoon. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. This is the one and only Coach Quentin Sharon Carson. It's been a while. It's been a while. As a matter of fact, it's been about 14 months since I've been here. So I'm coming to you with my first video of the year. My first video of the year. And I want to say I apologize. Lots of L's last year. As I'm talking to people and I'm out and about and people are asking me where you been. We've missed you. We haven't heard anything from you. Um, 2019 was rough. 2019 was rough. I mean, I can't put it in human colloquial, human vernacular. 2019 was rough. I mean, wow. I moved to Decatur, Georgia to run a business, $2.5 million business. And I mean, life. As my mentor shared with me, life catches you on the blind side. Life catches you on the blind side. I mean, February last year, my mom passed away. June of last year, I was rushed in an ambulance to Emory Hillendale Hospital and diagnosed with congestive heart failure. October, my restaurant was closed. I mean, woo! All I can say is God is good. I'm still here. I made it. I made it. When so many people have collapsed, so many people have fallen into depression, so many people have committed suicide, which is my next video on suicide, especially with black young males, black young teens, and girls included. I read the statistics, and it is overwhelming, to say the least, that my black boys are killing themselves and taking their life 60% more than any other adolescent in the United States of America. And the young ladies are at 182%. I can't sit by and just let this happen. So I'm writing a new blueprint on what I need to do, what I really need to address, and impact, my impact in this world and in the lives of people who are struggling. So, but that's my next video, because I'm still looking into the research, I'm still looking into the data, and I'm still writing a blueprint how I want to approach that issue, because I don't want anybody to take their life. People have often said, you're going to be late to your own funeral. And, I'm like, yeah, because I'm going to be kicking death in its ass all the way until God say, okay, I'll take him. You ain't got to take him. I'll take him. So that's my next video. But I'm getting ready to go into, I'm in Decatur, Georgia right now, and I'm getting ready to go into Anytime Fitness right here in Ellenwood, Georgia. So I won't keep you long. But this has been burning my heart for the longest. And I moved from Decatur, Georgia, back to Haines City, Florida. And since that time, I'm evaluating my life, the impact of what I need to make. I'm taking classes right now on emotional, mental development and where I need to be and what I need to achieve in this decade. With that said, I see that the teachers of Polk County School was talking about, and you need to listen to me carefully. I want you to listen to me carefully, because I'm going to go off the deep end. The teachers of Polk County School were going to 1,000 teachers. I read that were going to just walk out and go to Tallahassee and ask for more wages. And I'm thinking to myself, and the thought that came to my mind, what the fuck are you talking about? Walking out of classroom, asking for more wages to do what? Now, I'm not talking about the great teachers. I'm not talking about the teachers that wake up early, get to work early, have their lesson plans all laid out, care about the child. I'm not talking about you. I'm not, this is a message not for you. I'm talking about who has the audacity to leave a classroom, drive to Tallahassee, and ask for more wages. To do what? When I currently have students that says, Coach Carson, I've been called a nigger by teachers, black, fat, nappy-headed by teachers, certified teachers with degrees that will end up retiring with a pension on taxpayers' money. And I'm sure it's not only Polk County. I'm sure it's every county in America. So this is for my parents. This is for my parents, because my disappointment are in the parents, because ultimately these are your tax dollars going to your children that they're not getting a proper education from teachers that are begging the state to give them more money. To do what? That's rhetorical. I'm not looking for a reply or remark. To do what? Further not teach your class. 1. 2, to continue to dehumanize students. 3, to continue to do background checks on teachers, on other teachers, on other co-workers, which is unethical, because when I was working with the county, I was cleared by the state. This guy was cleared by the district. But yet, my colleagues found it okay until I had the principal call an investigator on them. And every last one of them said, no, we don't have a file. No, we wasn't checking his background. Liar. So why would you need more money and you're not even teaching the kids at all? You're not teaching white kids. You're not teaching the brown kid. And you definitely are not teaching the black kid, who is always the most disadvantaged child of every system in this country. Of every system. And it's cyclical. It's cyclical. They have figured out a way to make you slaves by default. Well, if we put teachers in the school system that don't care about them, don't give them the proper skill sets and the tools necessary, demean them, talk about them, discuss their IEPs, which is unprofessional and unethical by the state standards. In the middle of restaurants, they are talking about black children and brown children IEPs, which is a legal document that you're never supposed to discuss outside of that IEP meeting with anyone at all. They do that. And so they found out a way, well, if we don't educate them, we don't give them the proper tools and the skill sets to survive in a country where you need communication skills, you need reading skills, you need critical skills, you need analytical skills, they won't survive. In an environment that requires those skill sets, leading them to ultimately being arrested more. Because if you lead somebody anywhere and they don't have the proper, that's like a plumber coming to your house without tools. What in God's name is he supposed to do if he doesn't have the tools to work on the toilet or the sink or whatever you asked him to fix? He is clueless if he doesn't have his tools and his skill sets and he can't perform his skill sets. Then that leads the black and brown child to being arrested more, incarcerated more, and then ultimately not being able to come out of the system, prison, the penal system, with a clear background to be able to function in society as a labor man, as an apprentice, as someone that's wanting to be successful, thereby making the black and brown child a prisoner or slave by default. And it starts with the school system of teachers that don't care. I've seen them. I've been dumped on for a decade. Send him to Coach Carson class. He's not acting right in your class. Send him to Coach Carson class. What is he doing? Oh, send him to Coach Carson class. They've did that for over a decade, which I didn't mind because I had the strategies and the skill sets and the tools to disarm any child, especially the black child. So they don't act like a baboon or a fool with me. How is it they acting like a fool or a baboon with you? One, you don't know how to talk to them. You don't know how to address a black child. I've seen teachers throw them chips and soda away, screaming at the child so loud and so ignorantly, not knowing that's all that child has had to eat in 24 hours. Why are you so rude and nasty? And that's not even knowing if the child mother is present in their life. They don't even care about the child. And most of them will tell you, I don't care. Who cares? They'll tell you that. As long as they have their pension, as long as they have their security of going to a job, and you have that paycheck biweekly in Polk County, it's every 30 days, they could care less about the black and brown child. And they'll tell you that. They talk to them just like that. And so parents, I need your help. I probably won't get it because everybody that I've talked to that has tried to make a difference in education is short-lived. People don't care. And I'm trying to figure out, if this is your child, why wouldn't you take the time out with your black and brown child, even the white child? The white children have told me, this teacher ain't teaching me. They come in, look at Facebook, look at Instagram, look at their Twitter account. And when we have questions, Coach Carson, they so busy with social media. They get mad and upset when we ask them a question. And then they call the office for us to be escorted to the office or out of their class, because we tell them, hey, we have a question. Can you help us? No, you see me busy is their remark. And they're not doing anything but on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or on another co-worker's. This will happen to me too in Polk County schools, or on another co-worker's Facebook account. One of my co-workers said, they on your Facebook. I was like, doing instructional time? This is instructional time. Yep, they down the hall looking at your Facebook. Utterly worthless. And I'm trying to figure out, why in the hell would you want more wages when you don't know how to talk to the kid? You don't know how to address the kid properly. You're doing evil. You're evil, dirty, and you're nasty. You talk poorly about your administration, especially black administration. You talk badly you gossip about the black administrators. That's unethical. And that's against the state standard as well. And you're Googling teachers. I have alerts on my credit report and everything, and it's telling me on my credit report, which lets me know if somebody is looking up my credit or looking, and I have 3 dates. I can show it and prove it to you if anybody is interested, but I know most people don't give a shit. That's just the world we live in. As long as people are eating pizza, buffalo wings, and they're drinking Yingling, they don't give a shit. They don't. So, with that said, I'm almost certain someone in that school, some racist teacher in that school I used to work at, been looking me up, because at the end of my credit report, it says this some person has viewed my credit report. Watch this. I can't make this up. But it's coming from the dark web. That's on my credit report, my credit alert report. I said, the dark web? What's the dark web? After I did a thorough investigation with some people in law enforcement, and I have family in law enforcement, I discovered the dark web is the dark web is how you hide your identity. No one ever knows what you're doing. That's where terrorists go to talk and chat, and that's where other people go, because Google is recording everything. So if you don't want to be seen or heard or discovered, the dark web is where people go to hide their footprint, to hide their fingerprint. That way nobody ever knows what they have ever done. So I just wanted to say, that wasn't me venting. That wasn't me venting. I just want my parents to do 2 or 3 things. This is all this is for parents. This is for parents. This is for parents. My white parents, my brown parents, my black parents, especially my black parents. Come on. My white parents, my black parents. I need you all to take this seriously. Really. I cannot take your child more seriously than you. Come on. Really. I mean, I need you to start having quality conversations with your child about what's going on in their school with their teachers. That means, and it's not going to take a long time, that means I need you to carve out an hour a night. Since they go to school 5 days a week, let's make it 5 days. 5. Let's make it 5. Let's make it 5 days. Your child attends a school for 5 days, 182 days a year. So I need you to start having quality conversations with your children. What teacher, 1, is not teaching you at all? You cannot go to school 182 days a year and have all these C's, D's, and F's on your report card. That means 2 things are happening. Either the teacher is not teaching, you don't understand what she's teaching, or both. And I need to find out. Since you're going to a place for 12 years, 182 days a year, and this is all you can do, this is your best, that's the first question I need you to ask your child. What teacher is not teaching? What teacher, 2, is saying anything inappropriate? Now, this is your wake-up call, because most children don't know what's inappropriate because you curse at them, you yell at them, and you demean them. In order for them to know what's inappropriate, you can't be inappropriate, because they're going to think that's normal. A teacher calling me names, that's normal, because my mom called me names. My dad called me names. My stepdad called me names. The man that comes over my mama's house and sleep and eat and then leave but before we wake up calls me names. So the kid is lost with what's inappropriate and what's appropriate in public school education. That's why they come to school the way they do. They hear you cuss, yell, scream, and holler, and they come to school yelling, cussing, screaming, and hollering. They got to know what normal is. What normal is like for a free public school education. So I need you to say, hey, apologize to them. Let them know, say, hey, the conversations I have with you and it may not be the best way to talk to my child, but I don't think a teacher should be doing it. Not a teacher. Where I send you, where I believe you're going to be protected, where I believe there's some civility, where I believe there's some sense of security and safety, a teacher shouldn't be calling you names. A teacher shouldn't be demeaning you. A teacher shouldn't be criticizing you, calling you fat, black, ignorant, nigger. Oh, you must be stupid. Why you ain't got this yet? That's how they talk to them. That's how they talk to our kids. That's how they... If you had the time, ask the kid. You don't ask... If you want to know if somebody being abused, you don't ask the perpetrator. You ask the abused. People are so ass backwards in this world. Why would you ask the perpetrator? Of course the perpetrator is going to say, no, there's no such thing. I never committed such thing. No, that was never me that said such a thing. That's what the narcissist perpetrator would do. That'd be another video. You ask the victim. Do your teachers curse you out? Do your teachers demean you and make you feel less than human? Do your teachers embarrass you in front of the whole entire class, which is unethical and against Sunshine State standards? Yeah. See, people read after they committed acts. I read before. That's why I still have a principal saying, "Hey, do you texting me saying, do you need a reading job? Do you need a reading job?" Because they know the quality I bring to the table. Period. So I need you parents to do these things for me, because that's going to lead to my next video. Why children committing suicide? Why children committing suicide? So I need you to take 5 nights in the week, 5 nights with your child. This is your child. I want you to invest in your child like I've invested into your child, because I'm investing in children. I'm investing in children. I want you to take 5 nights and ask your child, what teacher is inappropriate? What teacher has cursed at you, has used profanity towards you? What teacher has embarrassed you in front of the whole class and made you feel embarrassed? What teacher do you believe is bullying you? And once you find out, my parents, this is what I want you to do. Don't go to the principal. I don't want you to go to the principal. I want you to go to the commissioner of the state. And if you're in another, and every state has one. They're an elected official. Every state has one, a commissioner of education. And I want you to go to the commissioner of education and express your concerns. They have an online email that you can share your concerns and issue with. Then the next thing I want you to do is go to the superintendent of schools and stop right there. By the time you go to those 2 people, all problems with our children will be resolved. And I need my parents to do this everywhere in the 50 states of this country, because that's the real meaning about no kid left behind, not this whole other stuff. And I'm tired of teachers asking for wages, not the great one, the great ones. The great ones need more money. But you cannot, the problem with education is you cannot pay a great teacher the same rate of pay as a teacher that ain't doing shit. Are you kidding me? That's a slap in the face. That's a disgrace. That's an utter disgrace. And they need to stop that. When I have raised test scores, nobody in that school should be getting the pay I make or earned unless they have raised test scores too. Other than that, you're getting the part of money that you did not clearly deserve. Now, this is going to take some guts, because I know most parents just don't want to be bothered. They're too tired. They're overworked, underpaid. They have 4 or 5 kids. They're everywhere. I get it. However, your kids should be priceless to you. Their future should be priceless to you. And I don't know what other way to address this issue by saying, I need your help. I need your help, because I'm going to do my part to help children not commit suicide, not to commit dangerous acts on society, and especially not kill themselves. That's so heartbreaking to me. And I just need your help. I don't know what way to even address this any further, but to say, let's bring a resolution and hold teachers accountable. Before you talk about giving a teacher a higher wage, let's make sure we're giving the right teachers the higher wage, because all of them don't deserve a higher wage. They don't. Especially if you're going into a school and you're only there, your only reasons to teach is for a bonus, and you actually don't want to be there. And if it wasn't for the bonus check, you wouldn't be there. But the reason that you're there, because it's the school that's struggling the most, and the schools that struggle the most always have the darkest skin, the darkest complected skin children in it. That's unfortunately. And my colleagues think it's okay to embarrass children, talk about their special needs in public, when they wasn't even a part of the IEP team, call them all kind of names, nigger, stupid, ignorant, fat, black. These are public school educators doing this, and it is an utter disgrace, along with the background checkers. Let's not forget those narcissistic assholes who are checking up on the backgrounds and doing their own personal investigations on the people out after they done got cleared by the state and the district. You doing your own investigation of people thinking it's okay. So those people don't clearly deserve a check for nothing. What they need to do is shred their certificate, get out of the field, and tell the American public how an apology that they deserve. That's what you should do. Not you don't need more wages, because you're not doing shit to earn more wages. You're not. And I'll tell that to your face. I'll tell that to all of your faces. You ain't doing shit for the students and the children of Polk County schools and the other remaining school districts are in this great, phenomenal country. You're not. You're ashamed. You should be ashamed, but I know you're not. I know you're not. Nope, people don't have shame anymore. Just like I said, people don't even care. The only thing they're concerned about is pizza, buffalo wings, and drinking Yingling. And to them, they're okay with that. But I want the best for my kids. I want the best for black children. I want the best for brown children. I want the best for my Mexican children. I want the best for Puerto Ricans, my poppies and my mommies I want the best for these children. I want the best for my white Caucasian children. And you all simply haven't given them your best. What a disgrace. What a disgrace to taxpayers. What a disgrace to the United States of America. What a disgrace to Polk County School Board. What a disgrace to the DOE. Somebody ought to just throw up on your ass. I'll talk to you all. Y'all can see I'm coming. It's been about 13 months, but I'm coming. I'm coming. Slow, but I'm coming. I'm not going to give up. There's nothing in me that's going to give up. I thought I would die last year, June 16th, when I was rushed in the ambulance, and they said, "Oh wow, this is serious. This is serious. This is serious. This is serious." But this is January 23rd, 2020. I made it. I did it. I'm unstoppable. No one can stop me. No one can stop me on this earth. No one. You're not even in my league. Stop trying to be in my league. You're not even on my frequency. When you understand frequency and bandwidth, then maybe something in your head will say, damn, why am I jealous of him? He's not where I am. Y'all have a great day. I'm going into the gym. I'm gonna get ready to go home tomorrow. But y'all have a phenomenal day, a fantastic day. Like, share this video, send it to many people. It's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call. Our children's lives are at stake, period. And if you don't care about a child, wow. Okay, somebody else has to deal with that. But this is for all the children, all the parents. I love you with the love of God in my heart. I won't stop. There's nobody that can stop me. There's nobody can stop me. What God has for me is for me. And who God selects for me is for me. Period. I'm out. Have a great day.